cut for a second there because there was some stuff that we don't even want it even possibly getting leaked out.
Dude,
Now that Hunter's on SNL, we can't have certain stuff leaked out, and we got to go through the podcast and delete some stuff. Not gonna cap.
There's gonna be a couple things that have got to be redacted, as
We're
they
gonna
say.
redact some stuff.
As the CIA says,
I went
redact that.
Yeah, I went through some old podcasts, and every conversation starts off with what race was he? Was he gay or straight? And did he suck your dick at the end of it?
We've got a couple things cooking. First off,
if you're listening to this and your name is Nick Riley or Tupac Killa, so that podcast will be out soon.
we're editing that, fellas. Hey, y'all know what you did. We don't even gotta. That's gonna take. I got one editor here, man. That's
and I didn't say
I
didn't say anything bad. So I would say let's put it up right now. And Hunter's the one who goes, you got to go through that one.
We're gonna have to go through that thing with what they call a fine tooth comb, people.
I'm cool putting it up because I didn't say nothing bad.
I'm talking out the gate. We're saying things we shouldn't be saying, and it's going to be an infamous podcast one day.
There was a new nickname. We should treat that one like if we ever have a Patreon. You got to give some money to see that one.
That's going to be probably the $200 tier.
Yeah, you got to have some money to see that one. That one.
I mean, dude, that thing.
There was a new nickname. There was a new nickname for the podcast by the end of it.
Half these guys' lives haven't even started, and they're about to be dead.
Yeah, exactly right. But it was a good time, and those are some funny good guys. But the podcast will be out soon because the thing is, we're curating the channel right now because of some big news. Hunter, tell them the big news. This is real big news.
Big news, people. Jake's moving to New York City.
That's not the news I was talking about. But I am moving to New York City, not Manhattan. I'll be moving to a little place, hopefully called Bay Ridge, Brooklyn.
Dude, Bay Ridge is getting a new twink. What's up?
Bay Ridge is getting a new twink. It's getting a new Middle Eastern.
Oh my God.
I'm not Middle Eastern, but I will act Middle Eastern.
I can't wait for you to be there, and then you're gonna have to call me and be like, Hunter, dude, I had to act like I was Jewish today, man, just so I didn't get beat
not in
up.
Bay Ridge. Bay Ridge, if you act Jewish, you get hung.
Yeah, I don't know. Come on, you haven't even been there yet.
From all the videos I've seen, I'll break it down.
I don't know if you should break it down before you even get
neighbors.
there.
Well,
maybe you should get there, meet some folks, see what it's all about, and then be like, hey.
I should do that, but I'm gonna give you my. First of all, it's not confirmed I'm in Bay Ridge yet. I still got to get approved by the co-op, and the co-op doesn't like me because I don't have a job. So we're gonna see if I even get approved by the co-op.
Unemployed.
I'm unemployed.
I don't have a job. I haven't even been looking for one, but will you rent me your house?
I got a little thing called a guarantor. That's called my papa.
That's what I'm talking about.
But the
guarantor. Is that really what it's called?
They're called a guarantor.
Like, hey, we guarantor you gonna get paid.
It's my guarantor. Guarantee you get your rent. Don't worry about that.
That's pretty good. I didn't even know that was a word.
Guarantor.
Learn something new every day. Guarantor.
Guarantor. Now, I've not gotten this place yet, and if I don't get the place in Brooklyn, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, I'll hopefully get a place in Astoria, and if I don't get that, I'm going to a place called Jersey City, and that's a little grosser.
That's New Jersey. Jersey Shore. That's where all them people are
that's
from.
Not. No, that's
where's the shore?
That's like Sea Haven or Seaport Town. That's like an hour from Jersey City. That's way down. I love Jersey Shore though. Don't roast them. I love them.
You should Guido out one day.
I'm transitioning to Guido already.
Oh, dude, you do. Hey, kid's been in the gym. Kid's getting some biceps on him. Check that out.
You know what I tell my girlfriend every day? I'll go to my girlfriend and she goes, do you love me? And I go, I love three things. Gym, tan, laundry.
Nice. GTL, baby. Bringing it back.
Gym,
bringing
tan,
it back.
Laundry. That's what I tell her.
Pauly D made a song, man.
Is it called Gym, Tan, Laundry?
Yeah, he's got a whole DJ thing, bro. He does a whole
tours
really? Around the country, Pauly D. DJ Pauly D?
I love Pauly D. My girlfriend loves Pauly D. She loves Pauly D. She said when she sees Pauly D, she goes, you look like Pauly D. She said it to me. I don't look like Pauly D.
Okay. Lot to unpack there.
We watched Jersey Shore together, and she goes, "You remind me of Pauly D." And I go, "Isn't he?"
I used to get Ronnie. People would say, "You look like Ronnie."
That's sad.
And I'm
Ronnie got some problems.
You know what's funny? That is just because I just be yelling all the time, just mad at women. I'm just kidding.
I watched the episode where he bumps his woman, like he bumps her away. She's like talking to some bald guy. She's like, "Shut up, you a dickhead, man, you stupid." And he's like, "Don't talk about it." She pushes him, and then she interviews. She's like, "When he pushed me, it was over." And
dude, I love those like cut.
And then they cut later, and in the house, and she's like, "You traumatized me, Ronnie. I never let a man put his hands on me." And the most he did was like this. He did like that, and he's like, "You traumatized me, Ronnie." And he's like, "I can't." He's like, "I would never hit a woman. I was raised by a single mom, you know." You know what I mean? The show's amazing.
And they're telling you this hammer, too. That's the funniest part.
He's like, "I'm about to lose the best girl in all of Seaside." And it's like, that's the best girl. She has crabs. But Ronnie is, and then Ronnie just beat the dude up. And he beat him up in like a way where like he's jacked, but he can't fight. You know what I mean? So I imagine you can fight.
Talking about our obvious, just deep love for true great cinema, you know?
Jersey Shore, yeah.
We love quality TV.
Jersey Shore, yes.
So that is going to segue right into this. Another large announcement here at the Crack Timeout.
This is the biggest. This is, in my opinion, the biggest announcement.
I'm very excited to let the world know Crack Timeout Studios is about to put out their first. What would you call this? Feature episode?
The first,
pilot?
the
What
first
are we doing?
of a mini. Technically, the third of a mini series. The first of a series.
What we're doing is we're dropping some heat on y'all head, okay?
So y'all know, but I know our fans, our dedicated listeners, they know about the Handy Bros little shorts we did, like 3 minutes long. The first one is I throw something at Hunter's balls and he gets mad. We interview about it and it's like funny. The next one is I'm doing yoga. Hunter has a problem with the yoga. We get into that. This next one is a 22-minute long reality TV show about the Handy Bros.
Guys, this thing's entertaining. This thing is going to take you on a ride I don't think you're ready for.
If the final cuts, the rough cut was good.
The rough cut was good.
It's rough.
We're working with a professional production company. We
Their name is the
we
Crack
shot this
Timeout.
thing. We haven't put out a whole lot of podcasts past couple weeks.
We've been filming.
It's a lot of work.
And it's not so much the filming, it's so much I don't got one of those expensive computers nor cameras, so I only can really have on my computer the show. So this is our first podcast since the show. That's why there's not been a pod.
I just want to hop right into it, man. Reflecting back on this,
Yes.
I got to let you know and I got to let the people know. It was a blast. Doing that is like really fun. You got a beginning and end, it's a
Doing
it's
the
a good time.
doing the show was a great time. There were times when we didn't know
It's
like
frustrating.
we were frustrated. They're like, oh, there's a line where there's like a couple points where we're like, we need a scene transition, but if we can fit a joke, let's think of a joke. And we spend 3 hours and we come up with a joke, and the joke, it's in there. You know what I mean? And it's like some of the funniest lines in the show. So it's a good. And that only it took a little bit. The worst part's been editing. Editing is very boring.
Craft services sucked. I'll be honest.
Craft services sucked. The cook didn't know what she was doing.
I mean, it's like you live in this house, lady. Can you not cook a mac and cheese? I mean, what's going on?
I don't know what's happening. There's a dog walking around. Am I eating the dog? Dog water was what I was thinking
He
about.
was trying to fry my dog up, man.
Eat your dog because your dog.
No, but I got to shout out. We got to do our shout outs here.
Let's do number one shout out. Taylor Kenner.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I said her name. I'll blur it out.
TK. No, I mean we got to shout her out.
T.
She's getting TK, man. She's the
She's
the love interest in the entire
well,
show.
let's break it down. What we're doing, just saying her name on a podcast that only 60 people listen to is not going to affect your life so much as if this thing blows up and I put her name at the end and they see what we see.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
potentially.
So I'm not going to blur the name out.
Who knows? But what I'm about to say is this.
The next one, though, go ahead.
She did an excellent job. She really did. It was a pleasure working with her. I know her pretty well, and
Conflict of interest, if you might say.
Hey, we made it work. We had to work around some things.
And then the next person we want to shout out, 3, 2, 1, Josh Plantanga. Josh Plantanga, everybody.
Dude, the human horse himself.
The human horse, that's a good nickname, the HH.
The human horse himself, dude.
Yes, that
Josh
boy is a human
Plantanga,
horse.
when you look at him and you're trying to be serious,
It's hard.
it's tough. He's that funny.
He's that funny.
He's got the level of, I mean, he locks in.
He did lock in.
He was the most prepared.
We
He
didn't-
came here with only a little bit of information about what we were even doing because we were trying to guerrilla warfare him a little bit, catch him off of his guard,
We also didn't prepare at all. That's the main reason.
He shows up more organized than we were. The entire production company.
Yes.
I mean, this guy had it together. Shout out Josh Plantanga. And last but not least, getting this thing done for us.
Who?
Coming in hot.
Oh,
You
Three-
never know what you're going to get with this guy.
3, 2, 1, Jimmy
Velarde.
Clap it up for Jimmy Velarde, everybody.
One of LA's finest people.
That's a good guy right there. That's a good guy, and he will get you what you want, and I mean that in any which way.
We're going to put a little
goes.
picture of him right here as we're talking about him.
I might not, though. That might be kind of difficult. But
I'll do it for the clips.
Matt, you'll see him when you watch the movie. When you watch the show, you'll see him, and you'll know who we're talking about. His last name's Velarde. He's not going to be the Plantango. Actually, Plantango and Velarde, both Mexican last names. And
Plantanga's...
no, it's not, but it sounds Mexican.
Plantanga, bro, when I look at him, I think like your family killed people Viking style for sure. Raiding.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Rampaging through wherever they went through. Where was they at?
Northern Europe.
Northern Europe.
Yeah, for
Chopping
sure.
people
You ever
up.
seen The Northman? Like that, but not
Norseman.
Northman, the movie. The Northman?
Isn't there's a have you seen the spoof TV show they got about Vikings? Pretty funny.
Is it actually good?
But you know what it is though? It's European funny. It's like British funny a little bit.
Yeah, I don't mind that though. I like.
I don't
different
mind it
forms
neither.
of-
It's very
I tried
like
watching.
written well.
You ever seen the movie Hot Fuzz? It's a
Hot
it's a
Fuzz.
British comedy.
Is that it's the same guys who did
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I've seen them both. Now can I tell you word for word? No. But
I watched
great
Hot
movies.
Fuzz. I've watched Hot Fuzz with my parents and my girlfriend. My girlfriend just did not get the British humor. She goes, I don't get British humor. She goes, I don't know what are they doing. And I said,
What are they doing?
She goes, what's that? It's just a fat dude eating ice cream. You know what I mean? And they're like, you're eating ice cream? And he's like, yeah. And it's like, that's British humor. But I like that, though.
Back to Jimmy Velarde. Shouts out, dude. That
Shout
dude
out Jimmy
is
Velarde.
a straight up
He'll get you what you
hilarious
want.
guy. Thank you, man.
And all these
thank you.
people, here, I'll put it this way. Me and Hunter created a story. A script was written.
Jake, hey, I got to shout out Jake. Jake is the writer there. So when
The
this
script
thing sucks, blame him.
That's true. But the script was written. But here's what I'll say. There was a script, and then there's people say that you got 3 movies: the script, the one you shoot, the one you edit. The script was its own movie. The second one is what we shot.
Definitely its own movie.
And the one we shot was we go off script quite a bit. I'll tell you, there's a couple reasons. It's because Hunter does not memorize lines. That's okay, because I didn't want him to.
You got to realize sometimes acting's from the hip, and I got a whole thing about that.
Hunter was changing plot lines, and I was like, we filmed we can't do that.
I'm definitely glad we did sort of go over the whole imaginary friend bit. We could agree that was probably.
Nah, that's a good bit.
I mean, Jake was stuck.
I was going for that bit.
Jake was dead stuck on. He wanted to do basically like a Family Guy exit, like what would you call that?
Cutaway.
He wanted to do a Family Guy cutaway with just like something that I don't even know. Which it was funny, but I don't know if it would have worked there.
I don't know if it would have worked. It wasn't right for the show. It wasn't right
for the show. It was right for Family Guy.
So I'll tell you what. This is what it was. This show is a parody of Property Brothers. That's at the end of the day. That's what it is.
But whoa.
It is a parody of Property Brothers.
We're deriving from a lot of things.
It's a parody. It started out as a parody of Property Bros, but I'm editing it like a parody of Fast and Loud, which I like more than Property Bros.
Both
it's
good
called
shows.
The Handy Bros.
Handy Bros,
which I think we've said, and you've also seen the other shorts, of course. But so those are those are very in real time DIY. They do that. Basically, what happens is a thing happens, and then there's interviews between to spice up the whatever. So we do that, but we're making it funny. So having a point where someone says imaginary friend and Hunter says imaginary friend, and then doing a cutaway to Hunter reading a bedtime story, it's just not going to work in a show like this. And I understood that when I wrote the script. I just wanted to see how much I could get away with without getting roasted, and I got roasted quite a bit. So what?
But you know what? The story it would have not been a story without you, my friend. So just shouts out everyone involved. Thank you again. The production team, dude.
The production team was. The actors are the production team. I'll put it that way. People in the show all held a camera. They all fixed a mic.
We just we made it happen, and we're gonna blow up and act like we don't know nobody.
And when this thing blows up, people are gonna say, "Hey, Jake Jones, remember me?" And then I'm gonna say, "My name is jakejonescomedian."
Oh,
I don't know. And I'm gonna go, "I don't know who you are." I'm gonna become Spanish.
I also want to jump right back. I feel like we gotta hop over back to this real fast too.
What?
The podcast featuring the Mobile Homies.
Okay, yeah, that was a fun pod.
It was a good time. That's coming out.
That's gonna come out. It'll probably come out after Handy Bros is released.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming out.
We got too much stuff coming out. We got a couple of pods we want to get out the way.
Jake's moving to New York and coming out. Could you imagine that? The pressure of all that.
Makes sense.
Being gay on a subway. That's
the thing,
insane.
but don't worry about you're not getting your crack time. Your fix of the crack timeout.
Oh, yeah. We have got plans for that, y'all. We still going to make sure that that's all good. I do have to let everyone know right now. I got a great text from Jake the other day. And, Jake, I'm just hoping that I can share it with everyone.
Go ahead.
My man texted me and he said, look, I don't want to be shirtless or anything like that, but I need you to teach me some jiu-jitsu moves before I move to New York.
We're definitely doing that. I definitely need to learn how to fight before I move to the Big Apple, as they call it.
So I'm going to paint a picture for everyone real fast. Jake plans on moving here in the next couple weeks, and he wants to learn martial arts.
Yes.
Between now and then.
Yes. Is that so hard?
I just think as a group, as one, as people watch this, they can all take some time, step away from whatever they're doing, and we can all just take a moment right now, say just a prayer for you.
So, you think I'm going to not do too great in New York City?
I just think your best bet's to carry mace, a knife.
Illegal.
I mean, you're going to have to do something.
Do I got to tell you what Hunter told me on the phone today?
There is no, I just don't know if there's a move where I can, I don't know. I mean, I mean, what are we going to be doing here?
What you mean?
Are you going to have, okay, you know what you should do?
What?
You should carry cigarettes and be smoking them all the time. You can just have them lit.
Okay.
And that's always a good, if you're smoking a stove, you flick that into someone's eye, you've got a second to turn around and run from
Let me tell you what I wrote down. Carry cigarettes for the homeless because they act straight quick when cigarettes are available. I wrote that down. because
They act straight,
like
quick.
they act like normal after you give them a cigarette.
That was
I'm
a
telling you,
really weird way of
when I
wording
was
that.
when I was in New York, I was in New York with my cousin, my girlfriend, and my friend. My cousin smokes cigarettes. Don't tell his mother. Don't tell his mother. But he has peer-reviewed studies of why they're great, and his peer is a little guy named RFK. You see that? He said
he's smoking American Spirits. Talking about, man, these ain't even bad for me. Dude.
Exactly. Yeah, he's like that.
Yeah, those
He's
guys.
like, he's like, these are actually not bad for you.
Those guys.
He's like, my mom's like, if they tell us it's bad, it must be good. My mom also said that too. So my mom's almost pro cigarettes now. And
she's like, oh, you should just chug Red 40.
She was saying that basically. Chug Red. We're back on Red 40. your nephew coming over. Anyway, so
bad bits.
so basically, we're walking down the street. It's like 2 a.m.
Uh-huh.
We're walking.
All right.
My cousin's he drank a lot, but he's not hammered. My other friend's not hammered at all.
Dude, that guy gets wrecked. Your cousin.
Yeah, he does. Me, I'm a little tipsy. Me, and my girlfriend's also a little tipsy. You know how we get. Talking about fists come out. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
You guys get some drinks. Next thing you know, they turn into Ronnie and Sam for real.
No, I'm kidding.
She starts trying to fight women, blaming everyone. She'll be like, man, I hate that scooter.
We had it on the podcast. We saw how it went down. I get yelled at. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, so we're walking. Some homeless guy, probably like 65, 70 years old.
Right.
He's like, going crazy. He's like drooling out of his mouth.
He's a pit bull, basically.
He's a pit bull, and
He's
he's
a human
crunchy.
pit bull.
He's wrinkly. He's gross, and he's like walking. He's like, he's like that. He's almost like we're getting a little like weirded out. You know what I mean? Everyone's outside. You never know what a crazy person has.
Is he like approaching you, or is
he's
he like 50
he's
feet away
approach.
from you?
He's
Okay.
next. He's like from me to you.
All right.
And then my cousin looks at him and he goes, "You want a cigarette?" And he goes, "Ugh." And my cousin goes, "Take the whole pack." And he goes, "Thank you so much." He walks away.
That's like getting robbed.
But
instead of him just saying, I'm going to hurt you, that's him being creepy until you give him something.
I'm saying,
You got suckered, man.
but he didn't ask for anything. He was
You
like,
got to
"Ugh."
headbutt that corn dog.
But I'm
you
saying,
cave his nose in.
but the point I'm trying to make is that when he was off, he wasn't trying to scare us. He was like he's like,
Okay, well, you're painting two different pictures.
no, we're walking our own way.
Is he coming up on you
No.
acting aggressive or
He's
not?
not acting aggressive on us.
Okay, well, then I take back what I said. I didn't mean to throw corn dog. I thought you were saying like
No. We're walking this way. He's walking this way. He just looks crazy. And it was our last day in New York. And my cousin gives him one, and my cousin gives him the pack, and he goes, "Really?" And my cousin goes, "Merry Christmas." It was April. "Merry Christmas," and he walks away. He was all like, "Thank you so much." So he was like, I'm telling you, these guys just act crazy. You give them a cigarette, they act straight.
Okay.
So I'm
enough.
thinking
you could use that same terminology, but just carry meth, and you'll be even better.
Yeah, I can't get access to meth. I don't know your cousin, so I can't really get
Bro,
access to meth.
you could get some. In New York, they're gonna be trying to sell it to you.
Let me ask your Redlands dealer, and I'll see if I can get that.
Do they have a? All right, I heard this that
Yeah.
they'll be like open trying to sell like there'll
Fake.
be like guys on the subway selling drugs.
I didn't
Just
see
open
that.
like that. It ain't like that.
When I was keep in mind, I was there when it was hot. Like I heard wintertime gets a little different because people want to go in the subway to be warm. But when I was over there when it was hot, there was nope. I'm not even capping with you. I didn't see one crime. I saw one rat. I saw only one rat in the subway. None above. I was there for a total of 18 days in my year. That's broken up, I guess. No crime. I saw zero crime.
Okay, but like I don't know what you mean by that because like.
Well, you asked if someone's stealing drugs. And I'm
Where
telling you,
were
I
you,
saw.
though?
I was in Manhattan.
So were
I
you in
didn't-
like a very nice area
I
the whole
didn't.
time?
I was the full length of Manhattan, like from first.
I guess I'm just not.
I've
I'm
never-
not
keep in
equipped to understand.
I
where
never
we're
went.
talking
I
about.
didn't ever go higher than 85th Street.
I don't know what that means.
So
but
Manhattan's so basically Harlem starts at 100, and this is all of Manhattan. I basically went up to like maybe like right here.
Is Harlem where it starts to get rough?
Don't go to Harlem. That's where not necessarily because Harlem is not even because of a race thing. Like you hear Harlem meeting is a race thing. It's because in Harlem.
I think Harlem
there's
Globetrotters when I hear Harlem.
Yeah, and that's because that's fine. But the problem there is there's a lot of I heard methadone clinics. Just a lot of cracked out people go there to get drugs. So it's not like necessarily like gangs, from what I've read. It's a lot of like people just like they're methed out. That's where they go to get their drugs.
It's probably just like anything else, man. Is it people just say, "Oh, it's so scary," this or that.
But I didn't have. Yeah, I never been. But the area I was at, nice. I was in a nice area the whole time. When my parents, they watch. I don't want to get into like my parents. They'll listen to let's say like a Fox News.
Your parents are hard.
They're not hardcore.
Right.
They're not hard right.
Hard right.
They're not hard right.
Your dad owns a Mustang, an old Mustang.
That's just cool. No, they're not. They've become.
Trunk, make America great again.
I wish that would sell for a lot more in our area. No, my parents are not super. My parents are Republican, but they're not. I think they were hardcore during COVID because they were like, I gotta put a mask on.
Everyone's locked in the house. They ain't got nothing
Yeah.
to do. Next thing you know, you start having all kind of beliefs. You ain't
Exactly,
even really
exactly.
with.
Now, but whenever pre-COVID and post-COVID, they're definitely a lot more chill about everything. Here's my biggest thing. My parents are more religious than they are Republican. I don't mean they're like uptighty Christians. I mean what they are is they just like, I don't like they're like I don't like abortions, and they're like, yeah, I don't trust Muslims. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They didn't say that, but they're just like they'll always support Republican no matter what.
How?
But let me get to my point. Let me get to my point though. Is that they watch all that and they saw in the news how bad New York was from the news that they watch, and they were like, "Oh, New York, it's so bad, it's all this stuff." And they went there, and my parents said that place is amazing, and they told other parts of our family that are more Republican. They go, "The news is lying. New York's amazing. It's safe. It's not even bad. It's awesome." And then they were like, "Nah, but the news says it's bad." And they go, "That's a lie." My parents called Republican news fake news about New York, and they were called liberals by these Republicans. My parents were like, "What are you talking about? I love Trump." Just kidding. So I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. I know SNL's not.
They go deep, huh?
My parents. Here's what my parents are just. They see it. They believe it. Not they see. They believe it. I don't know about that, but they had a preconceived notion about New York. They went and they said New York's not that bad.
Man, I'm excited for you. I think it's gonna be.
My parents hate LA though.
Comedy wise, I mean, they say that's the gold street over there.
Good to get good. I don't know if it's good to get famous over there, but it's good to get good.
Man, we swinging, man. We swinging. We made a TV show, y'all, and it was a process.
Yeah, just upload it right now. That's pretty dope.
It was a process. It was
Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what it was. Hard. It was fun and hard.
Trying to maintain a positive attitude through that entire experience.
That wasn't always happening. Put it that way.
I'm moody. Some might say that about me.
Hunter is the moodiest guy ever. The only thing more moody than Hunter is his hair. So that's really about it. And when you combine those two, you get an angry man.
What he doesn't understand is you gotta go through an ugly phase when you're trying to get long hair.
You don't think I know that? Like I haven't had long hair my whole life.
I'm trying to go like long. I want to go like wild man.
You should go wild man.
Why's it gotta be that?
That's how you said it. Wow man.
I want to go like Indian, Native American. My bad.
Yeah, you got some Creole, right? You got some Native American probably in you somewhere. You get a little brown for no reason. You get some brown for no reason. It's funny. You're more brown than a lot of these comics that call you racist. You notice that?
That's pretty funny. I never thought about that.
Not that you're racist, but people hear the accent. You're from Alabama, and they go, "Oh, you're racist." And I look at them and I go, "He's more brown than you."
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's a first move is to be like he's racist. You know?
That is first move.
We could take it.
I'm moving to North Bay Ridge where it's a lot of Muslims. They're gonna like that when I say that. They know how it is.
So, is like okay. Let's just be honest here.
Okay.
Religion doesn't necessarily play a major factor in our world right now, I would say.
Okay.
Like as far as like everyday in your face is what I mean. You know what I mean? Like we're not in that every day.
I'm not out there doing missions.
Is New York different? Is that why like you keep bringing up religious like sects of New York because they're more in your face or what?
Just it's not so much. Well, I'll put it this way: in the countries, America is kind of religious. That people act like we're religious, but other countries are very religious. You know what I mean? So basically, if you're from a Middle Eastern country, you probably practice that religion. Just you know what I mean?
So you're saying there's a lot of Middle Eastern people that live where you're potentially moving to, so their shops and shit are going to be Muslim shops.
Yeah, and this like in Farsi, and they just happen to be that religion. They happen to all be Muslim, but I'm not like worried about that. They're also just like I know like a bunch of Muslims. We know a couple Muslims.
Yeah, but I just don't. I guess okay. I don't know. I in my head I'm thinking like they parading in the street.
They are parading in the street.
So. Okay, so that is pretty in your face.
That's not every day. That's like that one when that's like during the protest.
Rosh Hashanah.
No, it's like when the Free Palestine protests were happening. It's like that one time they did that.
Okay. Well, I mean that's
not gonna affect my life too
nuts.
much. But here's the thing. So basically like Bay Ridge is like right here.
Okay.
And then Sunset Park is like right here. It's Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
Right here is Borough Park, all Hasidic Jews. So like Muslims here, Hasidic Jews here. Kind of scary. Italians here.
So it's almost like you're. New York is essentially like a prison yard.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. The more you learn. I'm not too worried about it, though, because, I mean,
this sounds scary.
Well, I go online, I look up how safe these places, they go, yeah, they're sweet.
Okay, dude.
We're civilized.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Do you think people from there are talking about L.A. in that way? Like, oh, you will live over there in Glendale because you're going to get stabbed by a
Yeah.
Filipino, you know, or
Well,
you live in North Hollywood, you're going to get AIDS.
Well, that's what- I bet they go. If you live in Chinatown, a lot of Chinese. You know what I mean?
Okay, totally different. Calling it Chinatown is what the hell? You just said Borough East or something like
Borough
that.
Park.
Borough Park.
Yeah.
You know, okay, I don't know. I hope it's a good experience for you.
We're gonna see what
Don't
happens.
get mugged by a Hasidic Jew. Is all I'm saying.
They don't, dude. They're like the most religious people ever. I almost said peaceful, but we know how that's going in the Middle East right now.
I've seen videos of them dudes getting down, throwing down, fighting people.
Hasidic Jews.
They get. Are you kidding?
Really? They fight?
You've never seen the videos of
No,
this?
I haven't.
We've got to. I'll show you on YouTube.
I'm a little nervous now.
They'll get down, but I think it's only like if you go. It did look like they were being agitated. I'll say that. Every video I've seen of them.
Who were they beating up? Who were they beating up?
They were being agitated by people in the street. Is all.
And
I'll
where were
say.
those people from? If you had to guess. That's what I thought. I didn't answer that question.
Not Europe.
I was gonna say not Europe. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a good edition of a catching up for Crack Time Out.
Dude,
Thank you for
we're
listening.
here. We're trying to keep our head on
The
straight.
pod might be out every 2 weeks once I move to New York. Is what it is.
Big Fat also got a job. So, you know.
What are you doing? What's your big job? You an executive somewhere?
I'm a telemarketer, people.
But you're only like 24, right? How old are you? Like 20? Oh, 25, right? 26?
Let's hope this show. Hey, we need y'all to blow this show up, dude. I turned 30 and I'm a telemarketer. This has been Crack Time Out.
Thank you for listening.